Wow. It's here. I'm literally speechless, but y'all didn't come here to just see me smile and act silly. Even though that is how I celebrate. So happy International Women's Day and happy launch day. The patient is wearing lipstick. It's here, y'all. It is here. Thank you all for pre-ordering. Thank you all for pushing this project. A special shout out. Let me give number one shout out to Jesus, because without him, we are nothing. We can do nothing. We can literally be nothing. So super shout out to him. And the next shout out has to go to my team, 22 Vision, who does all my graphics. The only reason that I look even halfway decent online and on social media is because of an amazing team. Eric and Jalima Cook of 22 Vision. Those are my people. I love them dearly. Jalima is here helping out today. And the very next shout out has to go to my amazing launch team. My goodness. My sisters love me, okay? I have the best sisters in the world. I commissioned them without their permission to help share and get the word out about this book. This has been amazing. And look at this. So some of y'all saw in my reel, the drop challenge. This is what dropped. Okay. The patient is wearing lipstick, emerging from the shadow of death. Wow, wow, wow. And I think I saw my sister, my girl, Marcy Bush in the building, the best wordsmith, best editor around. Okay, you need to get with her. You need to get with her. She helped to really bring my words to life. You know, every time, not every time, most of the time when you're very close to a story, you have an idea and a vision of how it should be presented or how it may sound. And especially if it's in a conversational tone or if it's deep. But Marcy was one in the struggle with me just to make this happen. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal. And I'm so happy that you all are here to celebrate with me. One point I want to check in. Well, two, y'all should have received the notification that this is being recorded, because we do have sisters who are in training and working. I want to give a super shout out to my sister Shay, who was the first one to check in today. She is in conference out of town. She actually has to train in just a few minutes, but she joined in with us today. And as a matter of fact, because I know that folks will be jumping off and jumping on, I'm going to go ahead before I do my first reading, y'all, because it's getting ready to get real. Okay. First of all, we're going to have, not first of all, but first of all that I'm mentioning, we're going to have the worldwide premiere of The Patient is Wearing Lipstick trailer. Okay. Never seen before. This is an amazing piece of mini movie that just gets you really intrigued about the book. So I'm very, very excited about that. One thing I want to check, Jay, can we double check? Well, you'll see. I want to make sure that when we try to provide the replay for folks that everybody can see me clearly and I'm pinned and everything, because on my side it's showing a little bit different, but I'm going to give you the thumbs up. I trust. I know that you know what you're doing. I see me just very little over here, but I'm just saying that because I know you know what you're doing. So with that said, I would like to, of course, y'all know who I am. So, you know, it's always going to be prizes and giveaways. So I want to make the first prize to my girl Shay for being the first one to log on today. Shay, I'm going to bless you with a bundle. Hello, because you are also a part of the launch team. Don't think I have favorites. I'm just saying it pays to be on time. This is what happens when you show up on time. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? So Shay, you will be getting a faith tee. Yeah, it might not be this one because I got a bunch. So I'll probably let you choose. So you will be getting your very own faith tea and another surprise that I'm not going to reveal just yet because I it's just going to be nice. Just know that that's only part one. You do have a bundle, so you have a surprise package coming through, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. So while I'm also giving shout outs, let me give a shout out to the Igniting Souls Publishing Agency. So those of you who know me well know that this is technically my fourth book project. It's kind of third, kind of fourth, because I had a collaborative project that was like we're right on the heels of each other. But God bless me. The very first book that I never thought I would write was Journal for Your Journey, 31 Days of Prayer to Center Your Soul. And I was commanded to write that. Again, that was not something that was my idea at all. And that has been a blessing that has gone around the world. Then we followed that up with Induction to Power, my very first personal professional development book. The digital version of that has gone around the globe. That is what I bless each and every client of mine with. And so we're so excited. And so Mr. Bolding and I went number one just 2 weeks ago with the Money Talks project. And so this right here, though, is near and dear to my heart because this is my tell all. This is my journey, my story. Okay. From hospital bed, near death experience to rising kingdom influencer. Okay. The patient is wearing lipstick, emerging from the shadow of death. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. And I'm just beyond grateful. So with that, we already got our first giveaway under wraps. We already got our shout outs under wraps. So let me do this. I had a little quasi agenda here. Let me do this. Let me check my time real quick. Oh, yeah, we're doing excellent on time. So y'all get ready. Are y'all ready? Let me see you in the chat. And I shouldn't even say that because y'all know I get distracted. I can't get into that. But are y'all ready for a never before heard reading? I'm going to share just so I can wet your whistle a little bit. A never before heard reading from The Patient is Wearing Lipstick. Angie is like, Angie is my girl because Angie is always going to match or exceed my energy. I absolutely love that. Marcy, you can't vote because you've seen the whole thing cover to cover. So let me get into this really quickly here. Okay. The next day, we all met up on campus for more festivities on the yard. We were all wearing Howard paraphernalia and taking lots of pictures. The lines for the food were long, but the conversation was good, so it helped the time pass by. And again, I was taking in all of the sights. I was gazing at the barely there outfits some of my young sisters were wearing. I was also scoping out some of their specialized gear, especially with the Howard insignia and my sorority, Zeta Phi Beta. For some of it, I can only imagine the high price tags, but I couldn't be mad at any of them because that was the place to show up and show out. Then I remembered my brother. Where was he? He was supposed to be on duty today. He always looked so handsome in his uniform, accompanied by that big grin he always wears. I don't think he had any idea that I was just as proud of him as he was of me. Wouldn't you know it, Officer Smith showed up just in time to pay for lunch. Of course, my brother snagged a few bites off my plate before he went back on patrol, but that was still a win for me. Moments later, my happy place briefly transitioned to an eye rolling place as talk of the tailgate area began. Yuck. No, thank you. I was in no way excited about the prospect of getting bumped into, sweated on, or flirted with in an area, within a sea of wall to wall people in an area enclosed by fences and chain links. I don't consider myself claustrophobic, but that whole scene was causing my blood pressure to rise. Perhaps it was due to a similar scene more than 15 years prior, where this very group of ladies and I were trampled just a few blocks up the street. That time we were attending another local cultural event and a fight broke out. Everyone panicked and began to push and run. Unfortunately, I made two big mistakes that day. The first was wearing a skirt and slides, and the second was tensing up instead of running away from the crowd. As a result, I found myself on the concrete being repeatedly stepped on. Thankfully, some friendly strangers helped us up and we made it safely to the car. I definitely did not want a repeat of that. So while some of my group braved the tailgate C, I decided to spend my time shopping and grabbing more yummy treats. I said, ta ta for now to my friends so they could go fight that crowd and smoke and endure their voluntary confinement. As some of us meandered along, one of my girlfriends bought edible marijuana brownies from a strange lady on the street, the same street where homeless people urinated, the same street where pigeons waited for people to drop a piece of chicken or a few grains of rice, the same street where police pointed guns in young men's faces and yelled to them to get on the ground, the same street where drug addicts inserted needles into their veins, the same street where drunk party people vomited, the same street where young kids waited on buses to try to get home, the same street that the neighborhood Rottweiler pooped on. Yep, that very same street. Though I didn't partake of her purchase, the remainder of the weekend is a blur. It's almost as if I was under the influence of something stronger than fried shrimp, chicken, and retail euphoria. Unfortunately, the sun, the shopping, nor the sustenance helped dry up the fluids that were floating around my chest. Everyone around me was quite concerned, but I downplayed it because I just wanted to enjoy myself. For a few days, I didn't have to think about my pending divorce, which I had spoken to very few people about. I didn't even have to think about material requisitions, packing slips, or working 10-hour days. I just wanted to have a good time. However, coughing up a very scary glob of gook in his guest bathroom, my brother, in his fatherly way, encouraged me to take some medication and make sure I saw a doctor when I got home. The ride home was a slow dredge. Destiny was tired, and so was I. Thankfully, the last leg of the trip was uneventful, but I had to do much more driving than I had anticipated. On the ride back, there was no excitement endorphins to help me coast through. I just pictured my bed with my comfy pillows and directed my efforts in their direction. On a wing and a prayer, we made it, and I breathed a very labored sigh of relief. Coming down off the high of one of the major events on my social calendar was very sobering. Returning to the sleepy little town of Augusta, Georgia was lackluster, except for the fact that I still had that ridiculously unyielding cough. I was slightly distracted by my birthday plans, however, and was delighted to still be sporting the beautiful wine colored curls I had installed before my trip to DC. Just a little peek into the story, y'all. Just a little peek. And I'm going to share a little more before we get off, but I wanted to paint that picture for you. I wanted you to see, just kind of walk through this journey. And I will share this, something I hadn't necessarily planned on sharing. I will share that how this story unfolds is very interesting. You will hardly won't be able to put it down. And I'm not just saying that because I wrote it. It is very, very good. It absolutely reads like a movie. And so where we open, we are right on this is from early in the book, what I just shared. So we open right as I'm building into this illness that I don't know. It literally came out of nowhere, no history, no prior issues of it. And then we get into the thick of, okay, I'm young and supposedly healthy, but I'm actually becoming very ill. Then, as we work to the middle of the book, we actually pause because I walk you through the mindset of some of the decisions that got me into the job that I was in, into the relationship situation that I was in, and all of the drama. You get more background of that, and then we bring you all the way forward to what was happening with the illness. And then when we get to as we get to the latter parts of the book, is the faithing piece. And I love that because I really share with you how God really held my hand and pulled me out and brought me to be who you see today. So, again, I'm very excited. I'm very, very full. And I'm not nervous at all. These are never before heard details. And you've heard me say that I had a chat with Mr. Bolding, not to get his permission, but to really give a respectful heads up and just saying, hey, I've prayed. This is what I feel in my heart. And I want to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, God. And without so much as a thought, with no hesitancy in the same breath, he was like, go for it. Do what you need to do. We're good. We've lived this. So whatever you need to put in black and white, go for it. And that has meant the world to me. That's essentially his attitude with everything I do in ministry and business. And I'm just beyond, beyond, beyond grateful for that. So God is wonderful. God is wonderful. And I'm so grateful for that. So with that being said, let me do this. I know y'all are ready for the trailer. I know y'all are ready for the trailer. And I want to give another giveaway. I have several more. Y'all know I love giving away stuff. So just a little change in my agenda I had noted here. Let's go ahead, Jay, and cue up the trailer. So this, y'all, is the worldwide premiere of The Patient is Wearing Lipstick trailer that you're about to see.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, new life for me. Woo, and I'm feeling good.
Yeah!
Yay! That's so exciting.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so full. I am so full. And let me just say again, the village that God has placed around me. Okay, no matter what, let me just say this. And I know y'all know this, but I just want to say this so that the world can hear. No matter what level of success I ever achieve, I am never going to erase, mute, or downplay my faith. I am never going to factor God out of anything because it is in Him that I live and move and have my being. And so some of you bought copies for friends, and I'm so, so grateful. So warn them what this is about, because Jesus is all up and through this. Okay. This is what it is. And so with that, I just want to say God has placed such an amazing village around me, and I I just could not be more grateful. One of my clients, her name is Iva Amber. She probably is going to strangle me for saying that. But her company is I Vision Productions, and she did that trailer. Okay. God placed it on her heart before I even knew what to ask for. I was just kind of talking about my project with her, and she was like, "You need this." And she just sent me something. It wasn't that, but it was a version of that. And she said, "Tell me what you think of this." And I immediately started crying. I was like, "Oh my gosh." So I just sent her some updated photos, and when we launched the new website. By the way, if you have not grabbed your pre-order copy, if you haven't gotten your friends copies, if you haven't sent them to the website, send them now, send them now, send them now. They can still grab their pre-order copies at thepatientiswearinglipstick.com. It's easy. It's the title of the book. It's The Patient is Wearing Lipstick.com. So let me do a quick pause for station identification. We're going to have a giveaway here. We got a couple of games, so I hope y'all know. Okay, I just wanted to check one thing with our recording. And like I said, I'm just super, super, super excited. So let's do another giveaway. Jay is all ready for us. So we're gonna do this. Let me see something. I can't see who all is in here. Is Nicole here? Nicole Thompson. Nicole, are you in the building? You got to be here to win. I love everybody, but listen, it is what it is. Is Nicole Thompson in the building? And I can't even see the chat. Jay, not here. Okay. Jay is saying that she is not. Okay. God bless you. Hey Monique, I did see Monique. I saw Monique pop up in the chat. Okay. I'm gonna bless Nicole's heart. I'm gonna have to get in touch with her. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to share something. I'm going to share something, and then we're going to do a game, because this is a big deal. And my coach, because I have several. Okay. If you don't have a coach, you need to get you one. articiabolding.com. Okay. I'm just saying, right? But my coach encouraged me to choose this day. And I was like, yeah, because I was just like, this feels like March, by the time the publishing goes through and everything. Somebody's laughing at me. And so I was like, yes, why not? So I celebrate women. I empower and uplift women. That's what I'm all about. Y'all know, as the mindset midwife, I motivate women and entrepreneurs to birth their business, book, or brand. I ensure that you are no longer stuck in life, but thriving in success that's aligned with your passion and purpose. That is how I build legacies of health, wealth, and wisdom. That's what it is all about. I believe in living full and dying empty. We are not going to let our talent, our gifts, and our potential go to the graveyard. No more. Okay. It's time out for that. So why not International Women's Day? Why not on the day to celebrate and highlight women to do this? Okay. So with that, let me just share a couple of gems of wisdom from some amazing women as we get ready to go into our next giveaway. See, now I thought I had this pulled up here already. See, wait a minute. Okay. My girl, my cousin in my head, y'all already know. Forever First Lady Michelle Obama said this: success isn't about how much money you make. It's about the difference you make in people's lives. Y'all, that is so real. We have to know that. We have got to know that, because Hazel's husband, my god brother, he will always say this, and I forget who was the original person that said it, but people will forget what you said. People might forget what you've done, but people will not forget how you made them feel. Okay, it's about impact. And as women, this is our season. This is our season of impact and influence. I didn't know my brother was in here. Hey, Kwame. see you. I might not have quoted you if I knew you was in here, but no, but I appreciate that. And so with that, so we're gonna have our trivia. I saw Juanita pop back up because she loves giveaways. So the first person, Jay, the first person who can get in the chat and tell me Michelle Obama's birthday. What is Michelle Obama's birthday? The first person who can get it in the chat. Y'all might not have time to Google it. The first person, the first person who can put that in the chat will win our next giveaway. And then I probably will do another one after that.
Monique Brown.
Monique,
Of course, Monique knows it. I knew Monique. I'm not surprised at all that Monique won. All right, Monique. Monique, you got this shirt coming to you. And this is perfect, Monique. You are God's man. That's for you, Monique. Yay! All right, yo, when the echo, just so we know, when the echo comes in,
it's because it's because my team's account and my account is bouncing. Okay, so we'll get that on and off as much as we can, but the team has to come in to help with the games. So let's do one more, Jay. Let me see what we got. Listen, so I love the Lord, but I also love myself because the Lord told me that I should, and that's what I do. So let's do some me trivia. So we're celebrating women. We're celebrating wonderful, wonderful things. And Lefty's in the building. Hey, it's so good to see y'all. So let's do some me trivia. So I am actually celebrating the birthday this month of the official launch of my business. So who knows what year did I officially launch TPIWL Media Group? The first one.
Angie B.
I knew it was Angie. Congratulations, Angie. Yes. Angie, you win a t-shirt as well. Angie, I don't want to send you a shirt to swallow you up, but another faith tea with this one. The Lord is my strength and my shield. If nothing else, Angie.
I love it. Thank you. Congratulations. Oh my gosh, I love our t-shirt.
First of all, let me also say that Angie is a part of my amazing launch team. So let me just name them again. They're going to strangle me, but I just have to say that Regina, who couldn't be here with us today, Angie, who just won, who's amazing, Juanita, who was doing things off social media, Charlene, who is my girl, Charlene, Jean-Pierre, my girl, Christiana. Let me not try to say last names because I'm going to butcher that. So as well as Jaleesa and Shay. Amazing. I could not have asked for a better village. So just thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Okay, so what else? So I ain't gonna hold y'all. This is just fun. Y'all know I love stuff like this. I love stuff like this. So let me do this. Let me do this. Since I just highlighted my launch team, let me just tell them the special gift that each of them will receive. They don't know this because I've been working them, y'all, for weeks. I'm like, post this, tag me, post this, and they have been so kind. So the title of the book is The Patient is Wearing What? Lipstick. Okay. Lipstick. So I am going to be sharing with my launch team my new signature color from Mary Kay, Rockstar Red Color Rich Lipstick. Everyone on the launch team, I got some other gifts coming from y'all, but this is just one that I want to let you know is coming for you. Rockstar Red by Mary Kay. Look at that. Is that not yummy? That's date night. I just want to walk around the house and look good. I'm going to show up on Zoom and just tell people what it is. I got a ton of lights in here, so it's flooding out the color a little bit. But this is a rich rock star red by Mary Kay. And so, yes, and actually, if folks want to get this, I'm working out some things with my team lead because I do want to bring together and make this a beautiful bundle. Hazel already said, Hazel, we'll talk. We'll make sure that we're gonna have to order you. So I will be sharing beautiful gifts from Mary Kay through independent consultation. That's something that just kind of fell in my lap. But you can't have the patients wearing lipstick and not have just a beautiful, beautiful lipstick to go with that, along with other amazing skin care and skin enhancing products. So thank you so much to my launch team. Amazing, amazing women all around the world, writers in their own right, creatives in their own right, just amazing women. So you got your Rockstar Red coming to you, my girls. Yes. So with that, let me, before I get ready to bring this party to a close in just a little bit, who would like to hear another reading? I mean, I'm just whetting your appetite. I just want you to be as excited as I am. So I want to share a little bit. Angie's excited. Marcy's excited. Hazel's excited. I love y'all so much. I love y'all. Okay. So let me share just a little bit more. Is this fun? Like, this is really fun for me. I hope this is as fun for you. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe before we do that, should we toast? Let's toast real quick. Now, I meant to send this out in the email, but it was just too much. It was just too much. It was just too much going on. Juanita wants to toast. She wants me to wait. Juanita, you got to get ready to toast.
I'm running to, it's in the car. I'm going downstairs.
Okay. You all right? You better hurry up and get it. I'm getting ready to open
3 minutes.
Okay. I'm getting ready to open it, Juanita. Oh, shoot. Is this going to peel off right? See, messing around with Juanita, I can't even open my stuff right. Who else is toasting with me? Y'all got anything? I told y'all I got everything over here. I got hot seat on.
It's already in the glass and everything.
Crystal,
I just gotta the car.
Yep,
I got the strong water.
Rev got the strong water.
Of course, I have coffee.
Yes, I was going to have coffee, sis. I got everything but coffee. Okay, we're going to give Juanita a second. While we're waiting on Juanita, might as well do it. Let's just do another giveaway. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Tea trivia. I love it. You love it. Let's come back one more time with the tea trivia. So, oh man, I gave y'all the answer to this. I didn't mean to do that. Well, we'll see who was listening. We will see who is listening. So the first person, Jay, you got to catch him. The first person who can name 3, I gave you more than that, okay? And if you've been following me, which many of you have, the first person who can name 3 of my books prior to, oh no, I won't even say prior to, name 3 of my books that I currently have out now, which I will allow you to include this one. I got to get y'all fingers to typing. We just trying to give Juanita some time. I would like somebody to win who hasn't won already. But, you know, everybody can play. Jamila. Oh, hey, so both of my J's are here. Jay, Jalima on my team. And then J Mills, Jamelia is in the building. Jamelia, you will be getting a t-shirt. Again, I have a selection, but I know for a fact this one will fit you, but I have another one too. So you will be receiving a faith tee as well. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. And super shout out to you because you were one of the very first, if not the first, I can't look at it right now, but you were one of the first people to actually lock your pre-order in. So thank you, my girl. I so appreciate that. Yay, this is fun. All right, Juanita, your time is up. You better get your glass going.
Hold on, I'm running through the building. Don't you do the movement. Don't do the
Juanita
movement.
will not let
I'm
me.
coming. I'm coming.
Well, I know she's listening, so let's do it like this. We'll hold off because Juanita's my girl. I love her. So let's do this. We'll jump into the reading and then we'll get our toast on in a second. So if somebody else needs to get their glass, y'all, that's look, you listen, that's the real Crystal. I didn't cut corners on this one, okay? Yes, and she got hers too. All right, here we go. Ooh, this is good, y'all. Now, this for sure, I have not shared. Like myself and Marcy Bush, and well, the people actually printing the dang book are the only people who have heard this. Here we go. All roads lead back to the hair and the lipstick. Like many in my community who look like me, hair and makeup are a pretty big deal. Though I am not one to apply a bunch of foundation or do a lot of contouring to my face, hairstyle and lipstick choices are huge for me. So when I was preparing to travel to DC, which was just before my birthday, I made a special trip to the salon. The hair salon escapade is quite memorable, and because life is just a series of ironic circumstances, I made a fun discovery in the parking lot of that auto warehouse turned beauty and barber shop. Flashback to that moment, a certain black car caught my eye, not because of the make and model. After all, the Dodge Charger is one of the car mascots of the ghetto, especially if it's black or red. What caught my eye in particular was the license plate on the ride. It read Stallion. I only knew two non famous people who referred to themselves as Stallion, a guy I went to high school with, and a lawbreaker whose file I managed when I worked as a bail bondsman and bounty hunter. This could have brought on an entirely different type of tension headache, not just the kind that comes from tight braids or weaves. After a quick phone call and Facebook search, it turned out that indeed the tattooed princess that loves to fight was about to do my hair for the second time. The first time was great because we were perfect strangers and both the work and the price were good. This time I didn't know what would happen. Would my name suddenly sound familiar? Would my voice? I said a quick prayer and cleansed my energy, headspace, and attitude so I could walk in with a smile. Thankfully, I was greeted with nothing but smiles in return. I exhaled deeply. In that moment, I could hear my spiritual father, whom I always refer to as dad, saying, "Life has a way of letting you know where you are and where you aren't." Surely that was one of those moments. I had to be prepared to fight if things went sideways. No matter how bad I thought I was, all most people saw was the church girl exterior. And in these kinds of circles, that made me virtually invisible. So I sat awkwardly in the chair, listening to tales of parties, backwoods interludes, and hitting up dudes for money. I was not invited to participate in what was happening around me, and I was fine with that. Get me together and let me get out of here, honey. At the end of it all, I was pleased with the work and the price, just as before. I was sure to leave a nice tip and get the heck out of there. Flash forward, weeks later, my style still looked almost new. And despite the troublesome cough, I was still cute. My birthday lunch and dinner, however, were not what I imagined that year. Sure, I looked good, but emotionally and physically, I was unwell. I wasn't the same person socially, and I knew it. The status of the situation at work and at home hardened me. I had become bitter, and in that painful posture, I was seeking any semblance of joy. It turns out I was seeking it in all the wrong places and going about it in all the wrong ways. I wasn't drinking heavily, wasn't partying, wasn't doing drugs, but I was floating around in the wrong circles. I was regressing instead of progressing. In regard to the workplace, I wanted to be excited about the possibility of a promotion, but that wasn't happening. Upper management was too satisfied with the status quo. As for my romantic life, I wanted to be excited about the prospect of a new relationship, but instead I was burdened by what that entailed. I didn't have a clear outlook for the future. My vision was as blurred as my chest was clogged. And the next thing you know, I was in the hospital. I wanted relief. At that point, I wasn't sleeping well and I was super drowsy at work, which only made me crankier and more irritable than usual. The culprit was the cough that would not go away. So I finally went to the doctor. He seemed to be both concerned and confused by what was going on. Of course, one of his first recommendations was that I lose weight. I didn't want to hear that. I wanted to stop coughing. Dr. Kendall was headed down the idiot's path, or as the professionals call it, idiopathic causation. That's the medical term for I don't know. It took months to get to the bottom of the issue, but I will never forget what he said to me during that first visit. He said, I don't know if the heart issue is causing the breathing problem or if the breathing problem is causing the heart issue. So he told me there was no harm in treating both. He was baffled, as were others who came after him. Thus began the dirty dance, tossed back and forth between heart specialists, lung specialists, and emergency rooms. Y'all, listen to me right now. Y'all, it was all the way real. Y'all don't even understand. Y'all have heard me talk about 26 days in the hospital, slipping into a coma 3 times. Y'all have heard this, but it gets real. That's just listen. I'm telling you, that's just a little bit. Somebody call Spielberg, like, because this needs to be a whole movie. I'm serious, but I'm grateful for you all being here. It is time to celebrate. Where is Juanita? It is time to celebrate. Y'all got your glasses?
I'm ready.
You ready? Oh, listen, she done poured hers already. Listen, we are getting ready to toast. I got my good sparkling cider. Look, I was sending out texts. I was like, we're going to toast. I was like, I hope nobody don't think that I'm getting ready to have no wine here. We got the good sparkling cider. Yeah, look at that. Oh, my goodness. It's all bubbles and sparkles today. That's all we can do. It is a celebration. I appreciate you being here. Again, thank you so much to my launch team, my editing and publishing team, my web team. Thanks. All thanks and glory be to God. Thank you for taking the time to just raise a glass with me. Yes, sequence, sequence, Charlotte. So I'm in the chat. I can see. Yes, bubbles, sparkles, sequence. That's what it's all about. Listen, and lipstick, honey, lipstick. Okay, so as I raise this glass, I celebrate women. It is International Women's Day. So as I said before, I'm celebrating dope women doing dope things. I count myself one in the number. I am so grateful to be able to present to you the patient is wearing lipstick. So cheers. Listen, that is delicious. I'm excited. Thank y'all so much. Wait. Cheers. Clean, 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 clean. My goodness. With that, Jay, I want to see it one more time. For those who may have come in late, those who may not have had their phone turned all the way up, those who may have been distracted for a second, can we cue up this trailer just one more time? The worldwide premiere of The Patient is Wearing Lipstick trailer, never seen before.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, new life for me. Woo, and I'm feeling good.
I
I
love it.
love
I
it.
love
I love
it
it
so
so
much.
much.
Yes. So
Woo!
the next thing will be to thank you, Monique. The next thing will be to Jay is going to work her magic because she knows how to do all of the hocus pocus and get that on the website. So um I kind of sideways announced it. So let me straight up announce that I did decide to go ahead and extend pre-orders. I had and Jay and I had talked, and I had initially plan to what they call close the cart, meaning stop all pre-orders as of today. But the word is just getting out, and so as this gets shared more widely, um, I want to give as many folks as an opportunity who can. And so, thank you all again so much. Thank you for your grace and your patience, because you do know that with pre-orders, it takes several weeks because shipping and COVID is what it is. But we are not defeated, okay? We are not denied. We are continuing to be excited. So I'm excited about having bundles, beautiful lipstick color, rich with the books. I'm so excited. And as I get ready to let you go, I am going to do one more giveaway. Of course, I have to. So we're extending the pre-orders. I want you to know that. So send your friends. Feel free to make your own posts. Tag me. I love that. The patient is wearing lipstick.com. The patient is wearing lipstick.com. I have a bunch of reels out there, a bunch of different posts. So you can go on my page, share those posts. Hazel, is your hand, you praising God, or you raising your hand because you want to say something?
I think that was an accident.
Okay, no, it's no problem. Just wanted to make sure I'm not overlooking. I thought you was praising him, but I wasn't sure. So I appreciate that. And what else was I getting ready to say? Something else. So pre-orders. Okay, so let me just make an announcement. So like I had to talk to the Lord and ask him literally to steady my hand. I was coming into the office today because I got a text. Pray, but do not pray that I stop texting and driving. Like I have major business that I have to handle in the car. So just pray that I stay safe. Okay. Anyway, as I was heading to the office, I got a text that I was invited to be a guest blogger on the Mommy Nation platform, which is huge. Sanya Richardson and Mrs. Michael, who please forgive me, I don't know her last name, but the Mommy Nation platform, and I was invited to be a guest blogger, and so that went live today. A very sobering story to just sharing why I don't currently have birth children, and so that went live today. Like I literally received multiple texts that it was gonna go up yesterday and something. But God knows exactly what He is doing. And so I have a major guest blog on the Mommy Nation platform right now that's live. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So I'm just I'm grateful. The title of the blog, you can check it out. The link is in my IG bio. I also posted it on my Facebook already. The title of the blog is called "A Childless Mother," and so I'm grateful for everything, each and every opportunity. I'm grateful to be able to string two words together, because there was a time through this ordeal that I did not have my conscious mind. I was not speaking clearly. I was not able to do things that I'm able to do now. So I'm grateful to still be here. I am seriously grateful for life, health, and strength. It's a big deal. It's a big deal, y'all. So the patient is wearing lipstick, emerging from the shadow of darkness. It is here. It is here to stay. Somebody said this: books are forever. and books are forever. And I'm so grateful to have been able to make this mark in the world, this footprint. Thank you for sharing in that. Again, feel free to grab as many copies as you like, as many copies as you like. And in the coming weeks, we'll make more announcements of when it will be available globally via Amazon and others. But don't wait until then. You can grab your copies now. You can lock in a copy, which I will sign and ship to you myself. So thank you so much for everything, y'all. Thank you for celebrating me. Thank you for rocking with me, because you don't have to, right? You don't have to. So I so appreciate that. So wait, did I promise another giveaway? Let me ask, is Alexandria, Winnie, or Kimi in the building? Jay, you see any of them? Did Nicole with 2 C's make it? Because these are people who have ordered multiple copies, given me cash, like everything. So I would love to present something to them if they were able to make it. If not, then we'll do one more piece of trivia. Nope, not here. Okay, God bless them. They are all working on different things. So, and then one of them I know had an appointment, a prior engagement. So let's do this. What did I write down here? I need another question. Jay, I'm gonna have to put this one on you. All right, thank you, Angie. Angie is jumping off here. I thought I had another trivia question, but I did not. So I wanted to give something. Let me do this. Because I do want to make a presentation. Let me do this. And Hazel, I was talking about you because I was like, Hazel can't win nothing else. She always try to win. She always try to win. But I want to recognize you and my brother Kwame, because y'all are always supportive. Y'all always show up. And actually, to date, together, y'all are in the same household, same bank account. I ain't trying to put your money out of your business out there, but I know how y'all rocking. And so to date, together, you all have purchased the most pre-order copies, and I am grateful and thankful for that. So you all will be my final giveaway for today. I'm going to have a bundle coming for both of you, so you can look out for that in the mail, because I am grateful. I am grateful. So I just want to say that. And y'all, with that, it's a wrap. You want to say something? Listen, I'm gonna pull one more up. I celebrate you, and you. If you are a woman, I'm excited for you. If you love a woman, I'm excited for you. This is our season. Sisters are doing it for themselves, okay? Standing on their own 2 feet and ringing on their own bell. I love that, first of all. The patient is wearing lipstick, emerging from the shadow of darkness. Get your copies today. Lock that in at thepatientiswearinglipstick.com. As I sign off, I'll just say cheers and God bless.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, new life for me. Woo, and I'm feeling good.